Okay, question 10. Who wants to open a savings account? Here are the details of savings account advertised by two banks. So Bank Tylo, AER, 1.99%. So the AER, annual equivalent rate, tells you basically how much interest you get. That's the percentage you get over the year, right? That's what we need there. But here, they don't tell us this. They don't tell us the AER. They tell us the nominal interest rate of 1.98% per annum. But this interest is paid monthly. So even though he'll get this per annum, it says it's split up. Okay, he gets paid in parts across the whole year, so he'll get paid monthly, it says here. And what will actually work out, what will transpire is actually his AER will actually be a little bit more than this. Okay, his AER will be better off than this, simply because he gets paid this monthly. This interest rate gets split over the year, over 12 months, so it gets divided by 12 basically, and gets paid monthly. Because he gets paid interest every month, as you go by, then you will earn interest on the interest you've already earned, so it's sort of compounded. So you earn interest at the end of January, but the interest you earn at the end of February will be even more, because you're earning interest on the interest that's been earned. Okay, so you end up having an AER which is going to be a little bit more than this. Anyway, let's look at part A here. It says, what is 1.98% as a decimal? Circle your answer. Okay, so, it's a nice sort of question to start with. That's the answer, but please, it's calculator paper, so you do 1.98 divided by 100. Okay, that's what you do to change a percentage into a decimal. Press equals, press the ST, and it's there, right? So that's a nice question there. Then it says, which of these two banks should Hugh choose in order to gain the most interest per annum? Now, interest per annum, the most, remember, we want to look at AER. We want to compare AER. So at Bank Tylo, he's getting 1.99% AER. We don't know with Bank Pattern, as we just discussed. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more than that, but is it going to be more than this? Okay, let's have a look. Now, the AER formula, okay, is given to us on page 2. So you just use this, right? You just follow this format here. And if you follow that format, you won't go wrong. Okay, you don't have to remember it. It's there. So basically, the AER, now it's important you read this, because it says AER. If you read this, it gets given as a decimal. So your answer will be given as a decimal there. So the formula, 1 plus I over n. Now, I is the nominal interest rate that we got here, right? But nominal interest rate per annum as a decimal, okay? As a decimal. So, as a decimal, it's going to be this, isn't it? 0.0198. You need to make sure you work it out as a decimal, and we've answered that already when we came up in part 1. First, put it as a decimal there. Divide them by n. Now, n is the number of compounding periods per annum. So, basically, it's paid monthly. So, that means there's 12 payments you can get. So, n is going to be 12. To the power of n, then, which is 12, take away 1. So, you get this. So, we get our calculator. And we just set up that formula as it is. And we get our answer then as this. Now this, remember, is a decimal, yeah? Okay. Now, of course, you're going to times that by 100 to get it as a percentage. So we get 1.998%. Okay, now it doesn't say to give to 2 or 3 decimal places. I think 3 there is easy for us to do, isn't it? 1.998%. It is easy to compare then, isn't it, with Tylo. Okay, so you could see actually you get slightly better off with Bank Pattern. Yes, we could say Bank Pattern is better for him. Okay, because percentage interest is greater, isn't it? Only slightly, but it is greater.